them night.
Cheers to the people who jump off a gelding truck.
Anyways, let us begin.
Shit. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Rugger's Corner. We have a lot to discuss this week. Apologies for not uploading an episode last week. We had some germs difficulties. By germs, I mean people.
Some man, talk the truth, man, because some man try pressure the dock if you try jump off of this gelding truck every day, every night. Peep, clock. As the morning light in there, and my phone I chat off say, yo, so when the pitney are reach.
Excuse my juice cup.
That's not a cup, sir. That is not a cup. Do not tell lies on cups.
It is. So some previews into the topics, because a lot has happened in the rugby league world and rugby world, but we're more concerned about the rugby league. But we will speak about rugby. So yesterday, as 9/11 happened for Jamaica Rugby League, technically speaking, because
Wow, you really took my analogy?
Yo, brother man, I swear say, yo, if England United ever reach 70, I think more than mash up something in the house. I'm convinced. But anyways, so yes, that
true word.
See them on a joke.
True word.
But anyways, so yes, we will speak of what transpired in the match. What were the positive takeaways? Keep in mind, this is my view on what I think was positive, and trust me, there's little to be positive about. But anyways, we'll also be speaking.
I said I did not watch it, so I can't give my takeaways. But from the small clips that I saw, we can give some. We can tell. So
I can show you all the first half tries. You want to know them?
No. We don't need to see the try unless you go share.
Send them to Vyrgo.
Okay, bye.
Send them to me.
These are all the first half tries.
That is one of our topics. We'll also look back at the mercurial career of the great stepper himself, Benji Marshall. Because I think people understand how influential this man was, not just for New Zealand rugby league players overall.
The worst mistake Tigers ever making in their life.
All my life I had to step.
You will also look at some of the happenings in the NRL, because I think Xavier Doctor is not going to be ranting because he has a new team to support. Yes, people, Xavier Doctor finally has a new team to support. Yes. Well done.
Dolphins?
Well done. Yes. Go the Dolphins.
You're actually switching the Dolphins.
I might not be a fish, but guess what? We're going to be swimming away from Warriors. Yes. Yes,
You're
indeed.
actually switching to Dolphins.
I will be quietly supporting Dolphins and hoping that they beat Warriors in their 2 matches. Yes.
I'm not even sure how to respond to this. I'm just not going to.
You can respond any way you feel, because I don't give a shit.
I'm just not going to respond.
Don't respond, because we have Marcelo Montoya, who is apparently not supposed to score tries because he contributes so much more than scoring tries. But we won't go there today. Anyways, where was I? Yes. 3 Develtons debuted for Jamaica Rugby. 2 people we don't know, and props to Mr. Orlando Mesado from leaving from a countryman to rugby sevens national team. You got yourself. You give hope to most of who can make a female national team in general. Yeah, man. Is there anything else? Yes. A little preview into what happened in the Catalan Dragons St. Helens finals. Just to note, St. Helens referee they for no side enough that season. I'm not telling no lie. But anyways. So we shall start off with the horror show that happened yesterday. Now, people, understand this. I did not expect Jamaica to just go ahead and beat England Knights. There are a few teams that can barely beat what is essentially England's B team. Okay? Even if they are under 21 and under 24 players. However, as I mentioned in my post, Jamaica seemed to lack while defending. It seems as if they just were going about the motions. Keep in mind, this was Mr. Jordan Turner's testimonial. Now, that's a special occasion, and not many players get testimonials, especially at the age of 32 or 33, whatever his age. But to sit on the surprise and ease at which England Knights cut through Jamaica defense, it's
like hot knife through butter, brother.
it drew some parallels with the England Lionhearts match for me, because it reminded me of how much defensive mistakes we made in that match that allowed England. Now keep in mind, England Lionhearts was outplayed in both halves of that match. The only thing England Lionhearts can say they did better was control ruck speed, and that's only because we have, you know what is true. Anyways, I won't even go into my personal biases because I don't see why Nashi was the 13 for that much, but oh well, whatever. My point is,
I'm sorry.
it's like, brother, even the try what they dummy have break the line. I say Ashton and two other man rush up. I say, why is that big ass gap right there? The man just step Ashton and bust through the gap. And I'm like, what kind of baby errors them here?
Well,
Like, brother, I understand if you're under pressure, you know. I understand if you're under pressure, you know. But, brother, man, Jamaica not get the ball for like the whole two halves them. The one try, the man them score was due to Raspelty and Michael Lawrence, who should not have been playing proper, in my opinion. A push up the team. And now a nice little backline move. I mean, granted, that was two passes, but a good move. But, brother, man, maybe I expected too much. Maybe I'm looking for too much from them. But honestly, I was very disappointed. Extremely disappointed.
All right, hold on. First, let me explain something.
Yeah.
Ashton from season, Ashton has not been the top class. When it comes down to defending, my friend, his defending is mostly atrocious. Based on how I've been watching him play for the Giants in Super League. Whereas as a fullback, him out of place majority of the time. Him rush up when him need to rush up. Him not cover in P's and in Q's. You see me?
Yeah.
So to my surprise, when I see my number 9, I hear him play a better number 9. But some of the clippings that I saw,
I have something to say when you finish, Vyrgo. When you finish, though.
Him playing as a number 9, it kind of seemed awkward to me.
Yo, you know what I think is the problem? They say, I have a feeling that Jermaine, that is the British coach who is partnering with Rugby. I have a feeling that him thinks that England Knights when I just fall over like USA in our sense, you know. Because if you remember, Ashton did play as the 9 in that USA match that brought us to the World Cup. But the problem is, you realize that most of the squad that was in the World Cup was not in this squad. I think about it. We had 3 or 4 local players on the bench itself. By the way, Thierry no overseas, just as a half note.
No man, Thierry there Canada.
Interesting. Anyways.
No man, Thierry there Canada for around 2 to 3 years now.
But man, all right. And then in the post, I said that for the last couple of matches I've seen Jamaica play, I said, this has been a consistent problem with us. Whether it be a Jamaica select team or Jamaica A or Jamaica teams overall. We hustle in a defense, like we can defend, we can tackle, but our hustle for like scramble defense when we are under pressure, it is not there. So wait, make sure I have the post here so I don't quote my coach wrongly, Romeo. So I'm going to read what he said on the post and you can dissect from what it is from the thing he said rightly or wrongly. Let's
Okay.
see here. All right, so that's
No, man.
important. Here we go. So you said blah blah blah. Loving the pressure. And here's my feedback. Last few matches. Said we won our last 4 ranking international versus Canada 2017. Yes, Canada 2018, USA 2018, USA 2019 with exceptional commitment to defense. Now, Romeo is misinterpreting what I'm saying. At what point did I question their commitment? I'm not questioning their commitment to defense. If they weren't committed, I would have questioned why them even in a national team. I'm sound Virgo.
Makes sense.
I am questioning the defensive hustle. Now, hustling is in defense is like it's like when you come and have you get the ball and you see Virgo and Kelly come right up in front of you, like where the man come from, and then just tackle you. That is hustle. The one granted, sometimes Virgo thief because Virgo now go back 10. Yes, we know, but alive.
Jesus Christ, Virgo!
No, I have watched matches with Virgo for YouTube and I played against him. Virgo sometimes I go back 10 because Virgo knows the referee now look for him, so Virgo just rush up out the line and class you. What granted? So you go sometimes. But from what I saw, all right, the forward pack, if I had to rate it, apart from Michael Lawrence and Ross Peltier, the forward pack was quiet. And granted, there wasn't much there. Because I like to them and get service fit, do nothing.
It was already mandatory. Then you have
Who's arguing?
it was
No.
already
Hold on. Miss. You talk too loud.
everything is getting younger and then complicated.
Should they defend it? Everybody must be vaccinated point.
We're not defending it, but that's sick. It was already mandatory. All different vaccines younger. Why different to it? That's it. Yeah, vaccine and one.
All right, thank you. All right. Back to our regular scheduled programming.
Yeah. So Robert's next point is on to see we have conceded about 20 points once in those 4 games. Last time we played, we had a great second 40 of defense. That is true. As well as in 2019 when we conceded only 12 points. First 40 we were ready, blah blah blah. We had 3 full-time players in a squad of 20 today, and England had 17 full-time players in the squad. All right, cool, fine. The England Knights man them have been training right throughout the season with them club team. That's fine. I get that. I'm not asking for a miracle where Jamaica just go bliss and 50 points to 0 and win the match. That is a ridiculous expectation for a team that's arguably not been training together. Though, however, this is where chemistry comes in. How can you be playing with these same niggas for the last decade and you guys cannot defend together? What? This is not the first time Ashton has been put as a 9 and his defending was atrocious. As a matter of fact, the entire team's defending was atrocious. I don't care how fast Danny Walker is. I don't care how fast Matty Ashton is. You put your shoulder to him. Make him offload the ball. Put your shoulder to the man.
So does defending really need chemistry though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, all right, so look on it like this, Dario. If you have 2 man who are going to find one,
is this the Blues coach asking this?
I guess it's just no, as in
Yo,
how my brain work. Defense
no,
is
man.
just defense.
No man, listen to me. We
All right,
as
fair enough.
Jamaicans, we as Jamaicans have made this total misconcept of defending. Defending and tackling are 2 different things, sir.
No, I know that.
Jamaicans,
but you need chemistry for both.
We're good tacklers, but defending for Jamaicans is horrible.
I know
Probably-
that.
probably the only team in Jamaica that defends would have be Sharks. Why? Because when the man them go back, the man them come off the line. When two man go in a tackle, if them start hold up the tackle, man them retreat. When the man go the groundwork, man them turn, get enough time to recover and up off the line again. If they're scrambling, if Sharks man, if them start blitz, them are blitz off the line. It's something repeatedly. You can't stop doing it. If somebody are last in the line, it means yo, the line now go up. You have a gap always.
Yep.
If two man blitz out of the line and one man stay up on the line, I take him time come off of the line, that is a gap. It means somebody now do them work. So you're tired, you come off of the field, brother. That's
If you're brother, all if you're tired, how much I remember so much when we play against Michael, and Michael one of the toughest opponents apart from Exed. Brother man, when you attack, alright, keep in mind, when you play against a man like Tino, who fast as hell, and you play against Baker who does a run, although granted about 2 sets, but then you have the next set across the back, man, them a run to you. Brother, you know that your heart has start beat. You go back and say your brain discombobulated, you're there all over the place, but what? You have to keep fight. That is what separates winners from a damn loser, as Powers would have said. You cannot give in to the first start of, I'm tired, I can't do no more. No, brother.
All right, thing is this, and again, I could probably still be wrong. With a team of elite people, I just didn't think that you would need chemistry for defense overall.
Oi.
Look on Panthers. Let us go to the Penrith Panthers. If you watch, if you have been watching them for the whole NRL season, these men, the man them defense is. I'm not a Panthers fan, but the man them defense is impeccable.
Yeah.
Why? The man them put the pressure on the tackle them in a kick when them know say that come tackle 4, tackle 5 for the kick. You see them wingers sit back, them two wingers sit back.
Yeah.
You see the fullback, and sometimes you see Cleary little bit behind the line. Him not come all the way out of the line, him come back a little bit, just in case them choose to come through the middle, him come back in the line.
And I think that players in defending are just playing the sport overall trust. Now, you notice we can go back to Jamaica teams. I can name off of my hand the intercal teams I know that have a fullback where they trust and 2 wingers where they know they can have one tough fast exit set. And I think the only team will have that are exit, in my opinion. GC can have that. But the problem with GC now, nobody wants to listen. Everybody wants to do their own thing because they feel that there is mercurial fast stepper. And them not realize say, them lightweight. So the minute they get clubbed by 1 forward, the next 4 forward have dropped on top of them and them squeeze out their life. But it's because I'm a fat man and fat men don't do shit in sport to some people. I just keep quiet and leave it alone because I'm tired of talk. The same shit me keep on talking about every year and nobody now listen. So I just leave it alone. But the whole point of
the same fat man that has a tackle Baker every single set.
No, but you see, the thing is, people have this misconception that wingers and fullbacks don't do anything except attack. The whole point of having a recovery set is to have the 3 fast man them to run back the ball into the line. That's how tackles are broken. That's how you get line breaks.
I'm sorry. First and foremost, don't tell that lie. The Jamaicans have that misconception that wingers and fullbacks must not go into the gym, put on muscle mass, get stronger to bring up the ball. Say that correctly, please, sir.
Fair enough. I do apologize.
Other things.
Thank you. Because Jamaicans have the smallest wingers. Why? Because the man them don't want going to the gym. Brother, 6 are the margest man to play rugby and 6 go gym.
Yep.
6 can push a whole care. I see that man push a whole care and the man still look maga. He trying your friend.
Yeah, but he have the muscle density where it takes to continue going at contact. And that most wingers in Jamaica do not have that. If you can
Brother,
count the wingers, them,
I can name off of my hand the physical wingers what we have. And I only one to come to mind and guess which team he play for. Sharks.
we are thought Miguel
Miguel and Ross.
or Jen.
Brother, Jensen. Brother, Miguel might be rough, but Miguel, even have, it's like he lose most of muscle when he did below from high school. We all know why, but we're not going to expose him on the podcast. Left that alone. Most physical winger for Sharks are from in my opinion, and from what me see, a Pang. Pang, he might look maga, but this nigga. Tell him for brother, I remember the try what Jensen score. Who made the try score? Pang. Well, granted, GC never mark him. When they tell the man, don't make him go wide, I say, Pang, hands off rubber, hands off Baker, hands off Bull. But the full point is, Pang not shy away from the physical contact like some man. Pang run to the wireless set of JDF, man, and say, all right, me must up with you, and he run over them. Rush and say it out there, and I must say, yo, Pang probably the only man he's ever see. Comes and would have give him a good challenge, body for body, pound for pound. And most of the other wingers, them don't like physical contact and they feel like, ooh, that's too rough for me.
You should run around the big guys.
And when they can't run around
Even
them,
when there's no space.
they talk about high tackle, they talk about man wild. Brother, it's with that shit.
I can remember talking to a player and the man say, oh, which player you see going to the gym, which fullback and winger you see going to the gym. Man, I'm train every day run. I say, what you say? Which name an international winger that goes into the gym?
Just name any international winger. Simple.
You mean
Marcelo,
name every
brother,
international winger?
as bad as Marcelo
Exactly.
as bad as Marcelo Montoya be, this nigga is bigger than every winger I know in Jamaica. And if the man play, hey,
my union team has this massive ass winger.
Wolano. If Marcelo Montoya had to come from a ancient Jamaican grandparents and will come to bring him in our national team, the man had tore over the tallest set of power that we have. The man is that massive. And he's not the most physically imposing winger in the NRL. The most physically imposing NRL winger is Micah Seaver, but in terms of raw physical strength. I mean, when this nigga is 10 meters, 20 meters out, they can't stop him. Name which Jamaican we can say, yo, if he get 20 meters out against one fullback and you have to reach a trial and he might run him over. Probably Pang.
Run to him. If you die, you die.
Double D.
Yeah, double D.
Because double D is like Janga in my eyes, like a Mr. Fix It, he just play anyway. But that's not even really consider him even a winger. But just say, yo, this man just did it.
But on a serious note though, the man, I'm sure the man, I'm telling you, he drew a comparison to Kaylan Ponga. So Kaylan Ponga are going to the gym.
Well, me can't say that is true because you remember how he looked when he was playing for the Cowboys?
Yeah. Yeah. So him look now.
Yeah, him still not have enough muscle, but him still strong enough to can break tackles. I mean, he doesn't run the ball back like a normal fullback for like running and contact, but he doesn't shy away from the defending. He's not a defensive fullback per se, but him not shy away from the contact. Not like some wingers, not like some fullback coming in. All right, better yet. Dane Larry is supposed to be the shortest fullback in our competition right now. And we see that man run to the biggest forward in a storm. Oh. Fijian boy, the name again, Vyrgo. What name? Kamika, we are talking about. And Larry run right to him. Granted, he lost the tackle, but the man run to him.
But as I said, we out here, I need rugby players overall to understand in Jamaica that you can't say no want to play the sport and don't want to do the gym work. Okay, everybody can run up and down. Everybody running is good. But if they don't have the muscle mass, it doesn't make sense.
Bro, I think guys would have learned this after playing the exhibition matches against Barla and against the Lionhearts.
Learn what? When Ryan Romeo tell the man, they say, yo, after the gym work, the man them still now got the training. I'm gonna ask. Me not for did if you know that because I know, I see it, I play with the man them. Probably only set a man them what go gym on a regular basis, a man like Grinning, Nashi. For God's sakes, Nashi not look no different than when the man did just start and Nashi trying your fret. Gents for all of the problem what me have with him. Gents go to gym, Murray, Rooster, Jano for all I cuss when I cuss him, Jano go to gym. But the problem with Jano is not mixing gym work with the ball work, with speed work, and his rugby knowledge.
Technicality.
Him just have to be a gym and now put back the knowledge into the rugby.
It's a serious match, man. Man need to understand so the gym work or something needed.
Brother,
So
we know that exercising and gym work, it rough. But if you can look for me and tell me say you willing to run to 5 crusty back forward and make them lie down for you for 80 minutes, then you can go to the gym. That is all.
If you can complain about the gym, you can go to the gym.
I'm telling you this. It's saying that I mean, no, when I found out I got a year before me get picked to POR, I hear them tell me the qualifications to get picked to POR. I say, oh, now 2018, say, oh, next year, August, I'm going to get that POR side there. I can ask any man. Summer, I'm living at the gym, going all the way up to POR. I say, I never have the body mass, so I haven't to play against Lion Arts in the first match, I get the tackle there. I tell you.
Yo, not yo, the man they wicked to yo, Mr. Buckle, fuck you know, brother. How Virgo feel care about the ball? Yo, Mr. Man they wicked to Virgo, you're friend. No man not support yo. Let me show you how man they set up Virgo. No man, not one single man not support Virgo in everything. Virgo straight up and body up with the man them with 2 liners, man them shoulder charge man me a bluff. Me say God Almighty, my friend dead. Jesus Christ. He pick me go miss him.
The skinny dudes on Lionheart is like a brick wall.
Oi, man, oi. Yeah, no, but wait, no, Virgo. Listen there, Virgo. I have a question for you. When that team they get picked, what was your first reaction?
When them tell me who wanna play, when them tell me who wanna play me, play 7 to my play me 7, me, I'm start fret. You see, Dario, I am not the only one who has a problem with Finley. Glad me have. When Romy said Finley I play 6, when Romy said Finley I play 7, I say wait on a Drummond. Him say no man, Drummond I play 9, Drummond I play what? If you not that bad yet, when me see who play right wing, me say Jesus Christ, no, so I sign. I go to Drummond. When one tackle going up, I look on Drummond and say Drummond. Yeah, give me one more tackle to the left. Yeah, hit me Finley. For the love, I say Finley, I come out. You promise someone play 7 and you go play 6. So I can control the flow of the game. Finley say, no man, I'm good, yes sir. Finley, make it right out the back, Finley make it out the back. Finley get the ball. Finley don't remember one thing and pass the ball to me in time, 3 man in my face. That's all this man here.
But he works well under pressure though.
What pressure?
No, Virgo. Hold on, no. The reason why I'm being such an asshole right now is because this man, the one at top of your screen right, so him is of the belief that Finley works well under pressure, and I am trying to tell him that for the love of God, Finley is one of the worst halves in the country, bar none.
Bad man. If Bulls man, I say when them play with Finley as a halfback, the man them say God guide way. God guide way. That's supposed to tell you.
Oi. You know how me know blue. You know how me know if you are this Starbucks right now, I feel it in a Blues team. I know Blues now win the match, you know, just because of him. Nashi would have cost endless amount of bad. I mean, I ask. You know why?
Here we go, and you can stop mash up my player self-esteem.
Self-esteem, man, Vyrgo, hold on. Because that boy I make me come to get ranking and that. Self-esteem, a man who chat off him out every day thinking just because he get called for national team to play against a little team them every single time he feel like say he's shit. Brother, between him and Drummond,
him chat off him out, no?
the man chat off him more than Jensen. How about that?
Okay, that I didn't know.
Brother, Vyrgo, all right, better, Vyrgo. You remember the intercal nights? You remember what we did hear the man say, when we are past the CMU bench? You remember when me and you walk past the bench, you hear the man say, dog? You remember?
I try to forget it. I try to forget it.
Man, the that I was say, yo, boy, intercal nights and nights, because we now no challenge. I said, bitch, you're not even play.
All I know, wait. They're not a challenge, but yet still they could only beat us a 2-time then. 12-10.
Brother, yo, my youth. You see from the you see from the tone and voice and you see from the arrogance me hear and voice. And that's some stuff for real Drummonds more than him. Because you see Drummonds, the problem we have with Drummonds is Drummonds don't want to go gym. Drummonds lighter than Mexican. Drummonds don't like.
But he doesn't shy away though.
And that's the problem. He wants to go into the contact and he cannot win the contact. He is fast, he's skillful, and he can control a game. He just refuse to do it. He come like Static. Static have all the traits for one of the best center in the country. And Static just friggin' lazy. And because Static love him one way, Static now reaching potential. I'm going to tell him to his face, as a virgin and as a brother. Brother, you need to stop the foolishness.
As a friend and a co-host, I call back him name on the podcast.
You can't tell me that. I'm not busy. Because if you want to feel in your friggin' tea, you can't tell me not move.
You never say like a pick for them. You want to see what him can do.
No excuses, man. No excuses. No excuses, man.
I have faith in him that he can build, but
build
it's
what?
up to him to build.
Build what? They said, yo, they said me could have come for me and no more that time man set up Vyrgo and I select match to rotted.
Well.
Bro, me have to come to us, Jesus Christ. Billy, come. The man have to put Julius a blood piece from off. That's how bad it get.
At one point, when I look on the field, Drummond is no longer playing 9. That's where Drummond gone.
Julius, man have to send for Julius and Rochi.
Man, when I look at Daniela play 9. I said, who is this man? When this man pass ball to me like me, I said, Jesus Christ. One slow pass from a next slow to a next slow passer.
Jesus of mercy.
I am a slow passer. You see, then I was a slow passer. You get me? But
that's the thing. You might be a slow pass in half, but you put the man them through gap slowly, but them a go through the gap. But you need service from either your dummy half or your 7, or them fair give you one ball when I go have a bunch of England man a club of you. Brother, back not touch the ball, none tall for attack it. The only notable thing back doing that much a kick to the England man them and get a dirty hands off on the winger. Nothing else. Brother, we have promising halves, but the man them either don't like take instruction or either just no good. Honestly. And when Romeo tell me the reason for that the select team getting big, I got so annoyed and upset me after any car right then and so. But it was the most experienced. Like, brother, if a man if me ever see Nikolai Kennedy in our next Jamaica shirt again, you say man.
Hold on, wait. I'll explain all that way. I went to the national training because USA from earlier more when I tell them to come national training before them play USA. I'm gonna tell Morris in all honesty, no more at the national team but winner rate. And if we go to the national team, they're going to want to play at the forward, and Roman now go want to play at the forward.
So why you could play 13?
No, How did I play 13 a month? I think they one name Neville Lynch when I play 13 a month. Man,
No,
this
I thought for 18 minutes. Support from US match.
oh.
That supposed to go national training, but me I say, oh, me go on playing at the forwards and now go on playing at the forwards.
Now what room you want to play?
Them would want put me there. Them would want put more shot off bin in the box. I'm go POR training. I'm go POR training. Go POR training. I say, alright, second row. Then if I look for me, I say, no, more is a 13. I say, what? I say, more is a 13. They even better. But them starting off with me as a half.
I mean, you're multi useful in your position still, no, but
no,
I mean,
as I said, I am slow. I mean, I have the speed them want, but we make a perfect 14. Because remember, say I can play hooker, I can play half, and I can play anywhere in the scrum. That's why that is why in the first POR game I was on the bench because I was a number 14. Could have when I come on the field and I came on in the first POR match as a 13, you know. When time squad it in face, you know.
That's what whether is there ever a match squad no comes and fuck up in face. And yo, so they are yourself, rate him on effort.
You see me? I come on as a 13. I get moved from a 13 to second row. I move from second row to in the line. I move back from in the line back to second row. When I went to national training, I go national training one night because we're supposed to have POR training. POR training never keep because POR training was supposed to be mixed with national training. I'm go, my room tell me say, oh, they are part of Jamaica B team, so I need to come back a training again. Come back a training again, Drummond and me a train for the majority of the time, me and Drummond are train. Going up to the match, man, them look for me and said, Drummond are gonna play 7. And Drummond are running the training, I said, alright, good. I have a 7 that I can depend on. And from time to time, I can interchange with Drummond, push myself to 7, and start pushing through gap as I see, because I'm faster than me. The day after match, Finlay at 7. What? Bread come to me and Bread says so I never Drummond I play 7 million time where I train.
Me hate man, yo, man, I force playing brother. No, I say me hate him as a person. We see as a player, I just despise the man, man. I think I despise him just as much as I despise how Sub-Zero going. And I don't know Sub-Zero personally anyway, but just for seeing how him play, despise him. That much talent and you're so freaking disgusting. Like, brother man, chucking referees, drop man on their head. What?
Punch Eddie in his nose.
Well, that could have been deserved, I think.
What is that?
Sorry. I think this is a right for that.
No, man, what is it?
I said that punch could have been deserved. What?
At the time, no.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's just me being an asshole. But no, brother. You know, anything what me think hurt me the most. This man is under the tutelage of the national coach, and nobody likes him from the Bulls team. Nobody. But I understand why Roman put up him boots yet because he realized him still not have a 7 who can control the game for him. Well, he does, but he refused to put him there. And he refused to play through an entire NCC season. If Bulls didn't have the same set of man who love run, go play for CMU or play for them, well. But anyways, I think we're gone way around some kind of all these things. But it all ties into CMU.
In the Ghana, but it comes back down to that as a Jamaica, to play against opposition that we're going to play against in the World Cup, we need to
We need to
well
sharpen up. Yo, right about now, in attacking wise, me can't judge them because when I win possession of the ball, when I rush up in the line, me think we need back. Right, there's a Joel Farrell need to go back to the roots of how he was to play when he was a playmaker for the national team. He need to start antagonize people again. Me not like oh Joel just did it. Nah, do nothing. Russ need to start antagonizing. Yo, we forward part need to be a bunch of assholes. Because them money what we are playing against now go pardon themselves. And I'm not going to feel good if missing New Zealand come batter bruise because right about now New Zealand just because me support a New Zealand team have me stressed out. Then we have what? Ireland. Then we have Ireland and Cook Islands to deal with. Keep in mind, Cook Islands coach is Wayne Bennett.
no
So
man.
it's
And
easy.
a cook Lebanon.
Yes, Lebanon.
Or Lebanon have
Lebanon.
NRL experienced players, so it not easy. But
So do we.
what
It's a
Scotland,
joke. It's a
Scotland,
joke. Calm down.
brother?
Bank.
The one man who play NRL who is of Jamaican heritage can ever make the damn night 17.
Who we are talking? Damian.
Him same one.
He's a good player we are talking about.
I never say he's not a good player, but the Knights don't know if you use him. Not brother. Me hate the fact that the man actually their Knights no. Me really despise the fact the man their Knights no because the man is such a strong. Is what we think the man one of the most physically imposing wingers for Jamaica. And Knights keep on play the same sort of idiot them who can't make them go in our finals without drop out 1 week. Brother,
Nah, G.
damn young need just some good ball, you know. Just need some good final ball and he score try.
But you see how him and Kaylan Panga work.
Brother, if Kalen Paga have damn young on one edge along with Mitch Barnett and Fitzgibbon, now it's going at top 4 easy. You cannot tell me say Mitchell Pierce, who is such an experienced 7, and you have Jake Clifford as a 6, and that the talent that crop. You cannot make a top 4, really? Well, look for me and tell me that. But then again, the same problem what Jamaica have Knights have, they can't defend.
Well,
What they?
you know, but honestly, we only see that Jamaica can defend in them whenever them play against England Knights. Because it's probably the only match them let in. So the two time them play England Knights are the only matches them let in so much tries, you know.
Yeah, but I mean it's expected because England Knights, brother, the speed at which them man they play, yo, the man them a freak of nature, yeah, man. Man, them a freak
My
of
thing
nature.
is, it just look. I don't know if they were too good and what. That's why it looks so easy.
No, they weren't. The tries that what they scored
Or we
were
just was
tries.
just really crappy.
No, we just never show up, my youth. I think after it, me can't believe say yo, the man they make what Romeo sitting there. Right, say yo, the one try what change the whole atmosphere, the one intercept try. I'm like, so the man then drop them belief just because of one intercept there.
That was the first try though.
One try drop break your whole spirit. Then
The first try broke your whole spirit.
Then what are you playing for then? So all right, better. When Jamie Robinson, the second row for USA, did cut through and score up on a forward pass. The man them say, yo, we're gonna target him. We're gonna target him for USA match. Because he might problem my forward. The rest of them, man, they never move, do nothing. They never break no tackles. And the local man, they say, yo, hear me say, we're gonna put him to sleep. That is the kind of commitment we need. So if you are gonna look for me and tell me, say, yo, what, brother, the Lionhearts match, you know what black player Jamaica use and drop the ball? And the man say, yo, we're going to still continue. We're going to still keep on trying. So one intercept try is enough to break your spirit. If you enter 80 minutes, the match was 20 minutes old and that broke your spirit that much? Really? that means that we have a bunch of self-esteem issues then.
But yesterday in the high school youth, them, it would take more than that to break their spirit.
Brother man.
Not throwing shade, just saying.
No, it's not shade if it's the truth. Arguably, I played in one of the worst GC 2020 intercal teams ever. And even when we get butter bruise, me decide to, oh, now I make no man run me over. I make no man step me and get away so lightly. Because I play exit twice. And the man named butter bruise me. Score try for fun. It was a toss up between who go score the most try for match. I decided to have to catch one body that day. Unfortunately, I hit me the catch, but I just life, you know.
Hey Heath.
But,
So, nigga, your son gay. The fuck?
but
That's my nigga. That's my bro.
you see, in our ranking games, I like how they play. Don't get me wrong, Jamaica. We never play against opposition when it comes on to ranking our matches where you know say it benefits all to Jamaica itself. Them play proper. They play good.
No. Maybe I was just a bit too annoyed with maybe at the scoreline because I never want to reach too bad to the point where me have to go start take back my thought them from a certain other code. But even just disheartening overall, brother. Not telling you. But I do have hope because them money the money they can't come to make Scotland beat them that bad. If any of them money make Scotland of our teams beat them that bad, Jesus Christ. I don't
They're going to play them.
I think our issue, well, I would say what my issue was when the local guys played against Lionhearts and the local guys played against America and did so well. I mean, I guess it kind of rose my confidence sky high. And using the analogy again, when the match yesterday was kind of like a 9-11, like just destroying it. Yeah. Too soon?
No. I just in all honesty, I think the team needs Marvin and Murray in the team. Honestly speaking, I think them need 2-9 can actually pass off of them to hand them because Ashton is not it. I don't care what nobody wants to say. Furthermore, if Jordan Turner is going to be the 6, I mean, fair play to him. But I think James Woodburn Hall should be the running 5-8. And say he's been playing fullback for Halifax for the whole season. I'm like, okay, this is what these England teams do. And take players out of position, play them every whole season and see if that works. But you know, what do I know?
Can't make a female national team.
But them need I'm of the belief they need Murray and Marvin in the team. 2-9 who know what they might do around the rock. That's all I will say. Anyways, I think we don't need to say nothing more upon that topic there. Moving on. So he has finally retired. The last of the New Zealand winning World Cup group. There's only one of them left still active, that is Thomas Luluwai. But you know,
wait, Johnson was on that team.
It's been a good ride with Benji, you know. He had a couple worrying injuries.
You're just going to pretend I didn't say his name.
Roger, can you like fuck off for like 5 seconds, please?
I'm just trying to remember, wasn't Sean Johnson a part of that team that won the World Cup?
Does it matter?
As you were saying, Doc?
Does it matter if Sean Johnson was a part of that team? Why are you trying to antagonize me tonight, Fergo? What is wrong with you? What would you do in life?
Because I only one left, so I just have to clarify.
I'm sure how this man just love to get under my skin. I enjoy my good graduation picture, you know. This man got send caption with, well, all of that stress from Warriors made this man who he, I say, this bitch. The man really go mention Warriors right now when we're supposed to happy. That boy, man, what a man wicked.
The friends you keep.
Why? With friends like this, who needs enemies?
We love you too, bro.
Anyways, Sean Johnson's whatever ability aside, Benji has proven to be probably one of the most influential players, no matter which team you're playing. Even when he was strange playing for Dragons at one point, the man was arguably their best half on and off the bench. This man made the notion that, hey, small, don't worry. You can still step in rugby league. Man, the things what that man do in a 2005, I wasn't never know rugby long enough, but me watch back the whole man match in 2005. And brother man, a team that one season there I did something else, brother. I mean, I think we ever say one half dominate. I think Nathan Cleary came the closest this season, but come close to film level of domination. Every time Benji got the ball, something magical happen. Either a flick pass, go step, or 40-yard spiral left and no look, bruh. And if you know West Tigers with some nonsensical decision that about they don't need Benji. Dash him way. Look at your club, state of your club right now. You don't have Luke Brooks.
They have a
side
new
as a 7.
logo. They have a new logo.
You know where have a new logo? Dolphins. Big up the new team in the NRL. Big up.
Yeah, I'm not entertain the effort.
So you will entertain me ranting about a team that should not be mentioned, but you won't entertain me supporting the newly promoted Dolphins team. I understand this.
No, I'm not. My issue is not with the Dolphins. But continue. Continue.
Con-T-I-N. Start the things
C-O-N.
What's your issue? No, we're not continuing to talk because your issue is, sir.
Where we gonna wait?
Yeah, we will wait. We'll wait. Because you can't make a broad statement like that and not expect something to be said. So talk.
Is it that you never wanted a 17th team? Huh?
The baby need water, Virgo.
No. Worry about it. Virgo have that under control. Talk. Stop trying to deflect the situation. You're not Mace Windu, sir. Talk.
We're just emotional. Continue.
No, you're not emotional. You're on such people that are not there. You can't be emotional. Start, man. Stop the foolishness.
Why must you bring other people them down to every single time?
As man a bad man.
Other things can stress me out, sir.
Sir, you don't have a bill to pay. I'm sure you pay your bills already. You have food in your house. You wash your plate. Your car is being fixed, unlike my own. You don't have anything stressing you right now. So big man.
My car is being fixed. I don't have 80 grand, sir.
You don't worry about it. You'll find it. Anyways, talk.
Just continue, man, and I will.
Big man. What? No. What is so wrong with me supporting Dolphins? Because apparently me supporting Dolphins is a bad thing now.
No.
It was fun.
So what is the problem with me supporting Dolphins right now, sir? So I can be happy for the new team?
I never had the issue with you supporting Dolphins.
So what is
Continue. Just continue. I hate him. Continue, my brother.
Oh boy. Off season NRL is fun. Anyways.
Can't wait for next season.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for Dolphins start playing their first match.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Benji came the closest that he came to winning his second premiership, but fell just short. But that's just how it is. It doesn't take away from his legacy. And I hope he inspires the next generation, not research, to be great players, you know? Yeah.
Well, the first thing they need to do, the first step, if he was supposed to inspire Reach Wall, we should need to not do drugs.
Speaking of which,
what? Oh,
we're going to talk about that thing.
Oh, Manu Vatove. The only thing I have to say is that Australia's judicial system, if a man like Tyrone me can openly have a sex tape of a girl who he consented with and posted that shit online just to expose her, if they can have this man walking around with a grand final medal, why should Manu Vatove be sent to prison for life for his own bullshit?
You're right. You're so right.
No, but no, Australian judicial system just so stupid and strange. Like they can't have man like Jack the Bedin who actually raped a girl and it was proven that he did, and them just dash it on the floorboards. And Vatove should be sent to life for his own personal desires because he was selling meth. But I do have a question though. So all that money what you make for your time in the NRL away gone? Or is that this how you get off by selling meth? I don't know. But again, as far as I'm concerned, if a man is supposed to be sent to prison for meth, then Sam Burgess needs to be locked up for crimes against humanity for what he did to his wife. Just saying. Just saying.
And he was actually one of my favorite props, you know.
He still is. He's just a shitty person. But isn't the majority of NRL players shitty people? As at this point.
Well, in reality, you know, what is happening to Manu is what really happens in the judo system overall in the world. Because a man get catch, a man get 25 to 30 years of life with drugs, but a man who rape and a man who kill only can serve from the minimum of 3 to 5 years to the maximum of 25 to life.
And who exactly was Manu hurting when he was selling his meth? Because as far as I'm concerned, we don't see no victim report of anybody dying. We don't see it destroying mental facilities. But man, I do barbecue in a COVID and I get a hide under bed and in a pool and in a closet. I guess it's just Australia's favoritism because them have some of the shittiest players on the planet. Rugby league or union, and it's whatever at this point. Wow, one brother did come in for the post and say, "Yo, Manu, it won't get life. The most he might get are probably like 10 years." I said that's ridiculous. So he might get 10, 20 years for selling meth. What's next? The man go comes and slap a bitch in her face and get 50 years? Well, then again.
Fam, there is literally a dude that physically assaulted the prime minister like 4 years ago or something. And my nigga was interviewed and he's like, yeah, I'll do it again. He was drunk when he did it and he was happy and they celebrated and nothing came from it.
Australians are just,
I mean, if it's just like a natural Australian thing, fine. But where's the consistency in the weirdness?
I mean, these are set of people who have the most poisonous animals on the planet roaming their country like it's puppies. So we can't be surprised. I mean, if the indigenous tribes are get treated like dog shit, I mean, we can't be surprised by anything.
Fam, they had slavery up to 1991.
Brother, slavery still going in Australia. We just won't talk about it.
La da dee.
But that's just my view on it. It's because Manu was one of my favorite wingers, not just because he played for my club, the club I support, but the man was just
supported.
So now, he must start the foolishness. Okay, Dario, no problem. It's okay. I understand.
I'm correcting you. I can't win.
So sir, we still recording, you know?
Why?
Man, look like one tell it to me.
I corrected you.
Big man. Have a seat, no? Have a seat and stop being so dramatic. Stop being a worse.
I am the drama.
Stop being a Warriors fan for once.
Don't disrespect me.
I just did. What you gonna do about it?
Don't disrespect me.
What you gonna do about it? Defend it, no?
Don't disrespect me.
Defend it, no?
Moving
I'm
onwards
not
from
going
this.
to use too many expletives
You
while
and-
recording.
You and your one-man team, one name Tom Travarovich and Sea Eagles. Defend it, no?
I also have roosters.
Sir, Roosters, we're not talking about Roosters. We're talking about teams. Yeah, that was shitty. Anyways,
Let me insult you on WhatsApp like a regular person.
how is that regular people?
Because this is what I cannot show my dirty side on the internet, sir. Like this in this format.
So Virgo, yes, you say we have a man who does podcasts and pretends to be fake for the fans though. You realize
I'm
that,
not being fake. I am being professional-ish.
big man, you have to show your true colors because you see, this is the thing. Our fans believe that I am the only asshole here. No, it
But
will
you
not
are,
happen. Really? All right.
professionally speaking. Yes, you are.
Shit.
So what would you say about me?
No man, Virgo, you're just dark. We're not talking about your skin complexion. You're just dark.
This week segue. We finished talking about Benji. Although there's
Yeah,
no
man.
more finished argument with Benji.
Yeah, it was just like a quick shout out to the general, you know.
Yeah. With
But
this
no,
we
let's move
segue
on. Segue into what?
into, you know, the team that we can make a female team for.
Oh, we actually talk about them? I don't know where I talk about them. Okay. So,
No,
all right.
man, yo, man, I'm happy for Mesado. I'm very happy for Mesado.
But we all
Yeah,
are. We
We
all
all
are.
are.
Brother,
Forever and ever.
really, I don't know if people understand this, but it's our countryman. This man come from nothing to being something. If you see this youth who all he didn't know if he do was just catch this ball and run to make a national team. For rugby sevens at that, it speaks volumes that anything possible. We won't shit on Mesaro for his opportunity because we despise what the bigger heads are doing. We won't be that petty. But
No.
while we do support Mesaro and hope that he scores at least 5 tries or more, I mean alone realize say, the two next to them, who the fuck are they? Like, who them
Which
two
one are
brother?
you?
The two British man, them are like, who them brother? We don't know next to nothing. Whatever.
they're British men.
I was on the road all day. Is it on YouTube or no?
No, like when the picture, like when Rugby America's not did have say, Jamaica have 3 new debutants. We said Mesado, but then we said the next 2 youth. I mean, I say, not even highlight for what them money do. And I think that's a problem with Jamaica rugby in this country. We don't have enough highlight reels for the man them. Like, you just have this virtual unknown and you not even have one clip of the man them or do nothing. Like, brother, every football gets signed, then at least have some form of video, even if it's
From Manning Cup or something or club.
yeah. I mean, best of luck to them too. You, I mean, I hope you do well, but it's just very strange and very unprofessional in my eyes. But whatever.
So we just have a glass over the fact say a two black man then on the squad. We're just going to glass over that fact.
There have been times when it's just like white looking until they zoom in and just realize he's just light skinned. You're kind of late.
You do remember that it's always been at least 2 or just 3 black men in the squad, right?
Yeah. No, as in, no joke. Like, I said this a couple of podcasts, months ago. But like, I've introduced my friends to rugby. And when they watch the rugby sevens, some of the old sevens that were on YouTube, and they're seeing like lone white guys, and they were asking me why we have like white people playing for Jamaica, because they were confused. And when I rewatch the video, like then zoom in, you can't see it's just some really light skinned dudes, but like because I wasn't aware of like Conan and these people. I expected to see Eddie and such and so forth. It also threw me off. But yeah, like it's not the first. It's probably won't be the last. I definitely won't be the last. Based on the trend.
It will never be the last.
Based on the trend. I mean, Russia was a saving grace at one point, but he's also really light skinned. So if you don't zoom in, you think he's white.
No, but that's not the problem. That's not the problem. Like, do any of these men know anything about Jamaican culture apart from the fact that we have dancehall music?
Oxtail, curry goat, Bob Marley.
No, like really and truly, do these men even come to the country and like visit it if they have their so-called roots?
Mark comes here.
Mark, a yard man. Mark was born here. He left
fair enough.
further himself overseas.
Yo,
Mark
was he playing today?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he still look uncomfortable?
I'm not sure. I'm not get watching that much, but I mean, it's
the last tournament, the man just looked like, I don't want to be right here.
He's not a scrum off. That's the whole point. Mark's a finisher.
The man look uncomfortable as a head, like your shoes are squeezed at the middle of the day, and you have it on from like 6 o'clock, and it's now like 12, 2 o'clock. God damn.
The whole junction.
The man look uncomfortable.
Senior Vyrgo, Mark Anthony Phillips, that brother there. But Mark knows Jamaica, brother. Mark, Mark, I'm a real youth.
He speaks patois, so that's all I need to know.
We not go come to question him, but I'm like Conan, no, my youth. Like, you can still say you have some great grandparents at the money used to have from Jamaica, and even were probably all dead. Festival, I mean, maybe he has a Jamaican mother. Whatever.
The general, Tesla boss.
That's a first. Never knows if Tesla one general. Okay.
Tesla, you never understand the Tesla one of the real roots, Tesla one of the man that will talk him through. Defend the yard man.
So that's a first no day squad. Understood.
Do you understand now? That man, Tesla one of them.
Well. Then again, one of the so-called Dario, stop texting my phone, brother. We're doing a podcast, sir. Stop being unprofessional.
What are you talking about?
Big man, we screenshot this something and send it in the podcast sitting where we are right now for Vyrgo seed.
You wouldn't. I'm not gonna dare you.
All right, Vyrgo. Little bit of context. So this man said he said the same thing 2 days ago about how wouldn't dare send a certain video to Crush. And talk about how he's calling my bluff. When I send the video, I'm screenshotting. I said, "Pussy, where you going to know?" My girl start ring my boss phone same time. I said, "Yes."
She did not. She did not. Anyway, Doctor gets away with this shit because he lives all the way in Mobe on the other side of the island.
If I live right beside your house, what the worst I go to walk? Come over and knock on my door if I try to punch.
Stick my foot through his chest.
What? Yo, your insults need some work because I don't know what you are smoking. But anyways, Vyrgo, that's the same brother there, Roger Adamson, who was the kicker for the team. Him not in that team either. Now one if man
planting burn every time you fright. Anyway, yeah, continue.
That's how you play it and can't wash at night time. You're nasty Ross.
They wash up to the last 3 nights though.
Yeah, because me tell you to do it, you piece of shit.
Why you even tell them to do it?
Yeah, sure. You're not going to bed without watching. You nasty Ross. You.
Well, yeah, that's why the man will defend the yard man. They say the yard man make the squad better. They don't want to hear that.
True.
That man talk too much sense.
Roger, yeah, man. That's Roger. Yo, I was surprised for Mr. say, yo, this youth to follow me. Mr. One message me. I see man follow me. I say, yo, keep up the good work, man. Yo, keep up highlighting these lads. I mean, like,
okay.
Like, so you want real youth like that. But
the man them when the man them start talk sense, brother, because the man them see it. The man them see it and the man them see it. The man them
Yes, if Stephen Lewis, who was the coach, who was thrown away to the wayside, saw that the yard man them did have far more potential than the British man them, and him get that straight, then we all know. Say, yo, it's obvious.
the man.
I mean, we have been told to filter in more and more local players by advisors over the years, but
Yeah, so something. Filter in. Are they a call center internet service? You talk about filter in.
you
Sir,
know, say no?
all I know before you attack me, let me just finish my point. According to some man, last time they had all local players, it didn't work. I'm like, so because it didn't work once and twice and 4 or 5 times, you give up.
Well,
Sir,
How do you have kids?
we said the best local team.
That's so
Remember
shady
where-
of me. I'm sorry. That just should not.
No, Mr. One try what Titan score against the Young Crocs in a mobile tournament, untouched. Pass 5 passes and then break the line. And I'm like, them man can't make your squad. You have a bunch of man who can't even defend the line. Makes sense.
What me I said, oh, it never work. It's still a ass.
Clearly, because them never comes and get the big sponsors and everything. Clearly, that they mean why it never work out. Most of that because we know Jamaica was still winning their Caribbean matches. You know, when they match them, they never win against the international opposition, and even then they perform very admirably.
But
Rest in,
they do know
rest in
that
peace to Mr. Hubert
US and
Thomas.
Canada are the only two teams to beat the local based team every time, right?
Mm.
They know that, right?
Brother man, right about now, if I see no local, if I see a third local, you get caught with the usual Eddie and next man. We all know say it's just there to take pictures and wait for the camera and smile. We all know.
Smile and wave, just smile and wave.
Yep.
You know the worst part. Jamaica is a black team with token black guys.
First of all, if I have a female who barely knows anything about rugby and just started supporting the team and knows almost every role I would name, and she's questioning why she's not seeing her yard men, you know you're done fucked up. This girl, if me tell you who this girl favorite forward, be gonna laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, my girl say, oh, when she see Vyrgo in an exit match versus Michael, Vyrgo run for 50 meters and go score a try. I said, God almighty, that one try that the man score, really? And she said, no. I said, no. That try that when he score point. I said, fuck off, I come on, food.
But no, seriously, I remember at one point when I introduced the people to my friends to rugby, and they saw the sevens tournament with the overseas based players. Somebody made reference to how it's similar to how the football system is set up.
Hey, no.
So how many I'm gonna use air quotes sponsorships do you need before you start putting in more local players to actually develop the local talent or do better?
Enough to buy the Manchan 3 Range Rover and a yacht.
And then when the
stop.
when the tree Range Rover and the yacht get seized by government for illegal purposes, how that go then? Brother,
Start all over again.
I know this is a bit off topic, but brother, nobody can come and tell me say Captain Horace Burrell. I mean, God rest his soul, I guess, even though fuck I should have dead long time. But this man has been laundering money for how much years, and we are wonder why Jamaica football stagnated. And just so people are clear, I'm not going to be one of the few who is calling for Theodore more to be axed because he is a good coach. He just is a pawn in the scheme of the dumbasses ahead of him.
He's the face of the company.
Because there's no way Whitmore could have built a squad, even though I didn't agree with like the squad because I messed up with Jamaica football because Jamaica football is shitty. But whatever. And he built a squad. There was squad gel and everything, and all of a sudden now, Andre Gray, Kemar Roof, Mikel Antonio, you see all these British Premier League Championship players are coming, and you're like, where were these niggas for the last 3-4 years? Oh, they were planning to try to make the England team, and then when they realized that they must shit, they have to run come to the soccer roots, but them didn't even know a national anthem for. Brother, two people didn't even know a born visit man like Kemar River play for you, man. Because this man's not a Jamaican. Brother, if Mr. Daniel Sturridge turned tail and say, yo, you know, so me I come play for Jamaica, I would be happy. You know why? Because I'm a born hard man. Why was he not picked? Because Jamaica said, oh, he wasn't good enough then.
No, lies. They told
No, that's what he said. In the interview, that's what he said.
All right,
That's what Sturridge said in the interview.
When Sterling was all right, before Sterling left to go over England, Sterling gave the interview and said, you know why I wasn't picked for Jamaica? I wasn't good enough like the other youngsters in my time. Sterling
was Sterling and Sturridge.
Sterling was Liverpool at the age of 17.
Listen now, the man said the man them too maga.
Who said that?
Coach.
Well, the players said they were told them.
All right. Let's say that they were too maga. Sterling's first season first official season as a Liverpool player, as a 17, 18-year-old, 2013-14 season. Still too maga? Or what story? Still too maga?
He got a phone call right after he joined Liverpool.
Yo, you want to fall back? No, suck your mother.
When he was at QPR doing his thing, he was not good enough. He made Liverpool today. He got the call tomorrow, or probably today as well.
The point
is still too maga?
The point
is he was now able to help sponsor the team. You know, he was able to bring in the international.
So he's still slim, but his pockets are fat.
Hold on. Yeah, so we need one counter for the amount of times we talk facts on our podcast. We need one facts counter. A Vyrgo just be spitting facts, you know. Yo, Vyrgo, I make a bomb coach when he grew up, you know.
Don't coach high school, them stressful.
Don't coach female high school.
They can be doing everything right and still stress you out. Trust me.
Sorry. Pass the Jelani, pass the ball. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Fab.
Yo,
the man them winning and grow my blood pressure is high.
Do not shift the ball to the
Bulls, Eagles, run the player.
Yo, me not tell you, it's comical for watching man blow up on the film, well. It's comical. But this is Ryan now. When Ryan cuss, yo, that shit funny as like Ryan cussing just unheard of. Ryan will come for like 50 minutes. Come here, knock on the ball, the man say, Jesus Christ, man, that is not what we are doing.
And the worst part, he doesn't cuss after each mistake. It's like repeated mistakes.
No, when you see the same player do the same shit in the same position, brother, I remember one tackle come in, make him say, Jesus Christ, come in, say, man, you're offside. Yo, the thing come in, say, I'm Vyrgo, you know, the two man, them then I really forget the most cussing for a each match, you know.
Yeah.
But Pang, oh God, Jesus Christ, Pang, man, again. Pang, your invisible friend and knock out the ball, Pang. Between Romeo and Powers, why? Them man, they can't please. Don't talk. All you can win the match 50-0. Jesus Christ, yeah. What the fuck? You miss a tackle again?
That's a shocking ball, man. Run the shocking line. Excuse my language. Tomorrow's church.
And I don't mean say that. Anyways, but not take care with that talk. Anyways, have fun at church, sir. Hope your demon doesn't run wild tomorrow.
My demon is dormant until it's needed.
I see.
Oh wait, before we go, Dario, you read solo leveling?
No, I didn't bother start it.
Huh?
No, I forgot about it, bro.
No, man, you need to read it. You will understand why I have no children.
Well, what not that about?
Solo leveling, the manga.
No leveling or manga.
Oh,
No, man, Doc, you should read it. You should read it.
it sounds like it's going to give me heart failure.
Doc,
It
just
will awaken your inner demon. Yeah, it will awaken your inner demon's inner demon.
Doc, hear me and say, no, you see, after you read the first 10 chapter, you're going to be so invested. It's no joke. Yeah, man, it's serious, man.
Sounds serious, yes.
But as me I said, though, no. Jamaica football team are trying to qualify for World Cup. Man, them play 8 matches and only have 5 points. Tell me how that work, no?
Brother, I don't know how they go do it, but every match is a must win from here. But I don't know how they go win them match because them clearly them show us that them can't beat USA, even though USA team is shitty. Them can't beat Canada team. Them a struggle against Honduras and Panama. Me like, what is the point then? If you no can't beat them, man.
Panama team has been growing. Panama team that you see has been growing, sir.
Yeah, them a grow, but when them left out of CONCACAF and go play one team like Uruguay, them a get them ass beaten. So just go to show say, yo, we just not do nothing. So basically we are the weakest team in a CONCACAF of all things. Brother, the only team that was supposed to better than we in a CONCACAF are supposed to Mexico, you know. Honestly speaking. Because USA have this bunch of young players and feel they say, oh, this golden generation. Them now win a World Cup.
USA is the Belgium of the western part of the world.
Oh, God, my phone battery dead again, star.
Is it me? USA is the Belgium of the western part of the world.
Yo, you still have me on?
Huh?
You still have me on? Alright, cool.
No.
My phone battery dead, so yeah, you don't have to suit me.
Is it me? But it is shocking to know. Man said the best them to Jamaica play, the amount of shots them take off a goal.
Brother, I don't know the direction that Jamaica football is going in, but it has been in a backward spiral since they made them first World Cup way back before me even. After 2 years after my born, when they make it? 1999 or 1997?
98.
So me didn't even remember a year they make it right.
When Jamaica make World Cup, me now 4. Me 3 or 4.
Why? Jamaica just did now.
They're supposed to step now 8 them time there.
Me must have born just a year. Cause 1998, 1997 me born. So a year that.
Dario, what? You have 30 this year, don't Dario?
29.
Don't remind me.
Huh?
Oh yeah, 30.
Don't remind me. Don't
30
remind me.
Yeah, 30 this year. Oh, yeah, good youth, man.
Man, them old man. Such a 26 last week. I'm feel old already. Right now, the boss still gonna watch TV and business, but nobody in.
What is that?
The boss is still right and watch the TV and business, but nobody.
That forgone, man.
No, that's playing on the TV or the screensavers.
Why? Football, why? Jamaica football just why? Not even divine even intervention can help them right about now, yeah, man.
But But say that Jamaica Rugby Football Union and Jamaica Football Federation.
They are not different. They are not. I'm glad you bring that up because they are not different. They are not different because I see them bullshit with people. Well,
The man them need
we
the sponsor. They need the
we
sponsorship.
sponsorship from who?
Them
And what are they doing with it if not building the thing?
Brother, all right. Let's say that Kemar Roof, Mikel Antonio, Andre Gray. When is brother from England who play for? Are just them alone?
Leon Bailey. Forget Leon Bailey.
Oh, Leon Bailey. Let's say that they are all bringing in sponsorship money, right? Say they're bringing in sponsorship money of all each £500,000 each, if I even that much. What the hell are they doing? What am I doing? Clearly, they must spend it for themselves. They must spend it on football. Clearly, because
when I hear about the pyramid scheme, them done.
brother, everybody know about that, man. Everybody hear about that, man.
All right.
Hear about what?
So, the pyramid schemes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. The Jamaica Football Rugby Football Union and JFF are two pyramid schemes.
Essentially.
Because more know what them say them a get sponsored, them not have no funds. So one not get money if you go and playing every minute. Oh, I saw the government love no. So when you tell the man if you sell bag juice and cupcake and all in figure what it for? Man, you see, it's bad enough when it's bad enough when you have a team that is shit, but at least be honest about it.
Don't remind me, because I'm still upset when we have to walk from downtown all the way to the name almost reach up a Manapa and look sponsorship. Look sponsorship, go away. Only thing is here's all money will make it too late to go away. When no one look for the man, them say simple. You pay for the man them, get a little something there where them can just the buffer where them can get transit through the US to go to the country. No man, it's already done too late. Whenever we get there, we still email them too late and something to nothing. And all our money went into the senior national team. Or sorry, them said it was said to me when went into the senior national team. From them time, them have pre the union, I went when we turned captain for the under 19 team, and them said them more sponsorship. And I got to my mother and I say, Mommy, we need sponsor. Mommy call one of my auntie them, in Trinidad, where we don't want to say she stink with money, but she's very, very comfortable. You see me? And my auntie say, auntie literally sent back something. I said, all they need to do is send when they reach Trinidad, how much persons, how much days they must stay, we get bus, we get hotel, and we not have to worry about food. All them need to do was just give me a letter to carry to her. And know what them look for me and tell me say, sponsorship not go so. They need to know how much money they might get, what they need to do, and
Vyrgo, pause. Vyrgo, pause right this up. Pause right this up, Vyrgo. You hear that important statement there? We need to know how much money. Brother man, why do you need to know how much money? Why do you need to know anything at all? Oh, we need to know. So clearly, you not come and trust your so-called captain where you put in place of your team. Clearly, there's a lack of communication because from me here, we need to know. I say instant red flag. Me I say, Why you need to know? And Vyrgo not does. So there's no way them all look on Vyrgo and say, boy, this a boy I did. You don't know boss sponsoring. Why you give him captaincy for it? Yo,
That not about me, no. My mother worked at Burger King for years. So my mother, the owner of Burger King, we know him very well. So when they say, get a letter, tell them, get a letter from the union so she can carry it. Because person in charge of marketing for Burger King, he said just get a letter and them give you a few dollars. We go to Roach and say, Mr. Roach, we need a letter. Mr. Roach said, what? He said, Burger King. I'm sorry, don't worry, man. Me have the contact for Burger King. So Mr. Roach, I need the letter. I said, no, man, I know who they are Burger King. I know in charge of marketing for Burger King, so I can send her a letter. This man wrote a letter and sent it to somebody who does not work at Burger King, who retired years ago. When the time passed, them done make them budget and everything, I come ask me if on something they still work at Burger King. I'm gonna say, bad man, I tell you from when to give me the letter. You don't want to give me the letter. You say have contacts to Burger King. The person who you text a Burger King, who you send letter to a Burger King does not work at Burger King. She's not been working at Burger King for the past 5 years. I can give the letter now. Give me the letter now for what and they make them budget already. How would that make sense?
Fred, I'm not laughing about. God damn it. Why is me for do? I bet you. Yo.
And this was 2013, 2014. You see me? And this was before Bruce them come take over. So what I try to tell you, say, a long time mad people are on the union, brother. The people them who are on the union they make no sense, bad man. I mean I said this from when.
Aye. What else is there to say, yeah, man?
Everybody thinks that the man say we are bash it and we forget where me I come from, we forget my roots. We forget my roots. How I forget my roots? I love rugby union same way, bad man, but I can't love something that don't love itself no more.
I remember a specific statement. The one Bruce did making that infamous call when he make to me, you know. So, whoa, them sitting there, one of the national hero, them. I remember. I thought both are sitting there. I name Marcus Xavier sitting there. I'm look back on him and I say, you don't know what you're talking about. Because your entire organization kills free speech because anytime a man says something and you don't like it, it's a childlike mentality and you ban the man in front of the team. You come and tell the man and say, yo, you don't need them, you fire coach and not even give the man them heads up, say, yo, you not fire them. So clearly it's all a free for all. But me, you know what me I talk about because me can't
Coach
make a
and
female
advisors
national
have been let go, sir.
I'm like, what? Me say, what is the standard to make a female national team? Really? I say, put any one of them girl if you run to me head on, and I will knock them out. And I don't care who it is. And I will say that proudly. Because I said that girl if I come do training with me. But me can't make a female
Just to
national
add to what
team.
you said, it was coach, players, and advisors have been let go.
Doesn't really change the fact. Say, yo, them business. All right. Every
It's
sport
not a
is a
business
business.
because it's sinking.
Every sport is a business, and businesses need guidance and a sense of plan. And I'm not seeing a plan. If the plan is to use British players for the next decade and hope it finally clicks, then clearly that's a stupid way of looking at things. Them say with Surrey, oh, looking to develop the young. Me say, what are you guys developing? We don't shit on the young players every time I talk about them doing already. I want to do give them a chance and them don't perform to high caliber standards for them to score 500 tries in one match. What the man them? See, Lynch asked me what me did mean in the last podcast we do. But when you say about him, I'm gonna tell him, I find that Lynch comes on like Lynch come like saying still can't fathom what the frick me say. I mean he can, but the man probably I made say yo, look on rugby union different or rugby overall. And that's sad, brother. Cause Lynch one of the best young talent them in our country, league and union. I know, yeah, man. They must know, cause we don't know.
They just don't want the young youths them have, the get go they need.
Oh, what sense does that make, Virgo? Them same man that talk about how yo, you need to strive for something in life. So how them man if you strive for something, if you not black the man them path. Rugby is not
Strive to be there,
everything.
bitches.
Half of them man, them now go to school. Them really can't find work in a them time. So what is the grand scheme of it? So what we have a next Dunga and the next set of man them and see the man in talent just burn out and dead. And that know that them want. Clearly. Well, I mean I know yeah man.
But man, no.
Brother, as me say, yo, we don't need to talk about this again, because the more we talk about it, the less it's done. So we might as well we just watch the show, have a popcorn, put on with 3D glasses, and just watch the volcano explode. Because we can't stop it. And the more we talk, and the more them come and say, well, we don't know what to talk about, because clearly we don't know what is best. So, they know whatever they want to do, man, for their business.
Man, yeah. I've said I want to play some you. What day I say I love to play back some union in the sevens, not 15s. Nobody in them might not get me play back 15s again. Numbers are serious, meds, man.
I don't think Jamaica even have a rugby 15s program again.
Play 15s in Jamaica right now, rough, brother. Why rough? The contact now rough for me. Rocker man rough for me is just that the consistency of the game it not gonna make sense to me. One, it's a lot slower than I'm used to. Two, when I run now, it I feel like nothing because everybody can start crouch from early to make tackle. So I'm gonna do is start offload through the middle then. If somebody go try body up with me in a union, a problem now, dog. It don't make no sense. Worst of all, I can keep the ball for as long as I want. Hmm? Tell me the doc. All me have to do is just drop. Once I drop knee, elbow, release the ball and pick up the ball and start running. Hmm?
It is what it is, bros. He doesn't. But I think that's all we have on our minds to talk about right now. Anything else you want to add, Dario?
Yeah, that's about it for me.
To people. It's been
Oh wait, I
good
want to add
podcast.
one more thing. We don't really talk about rugby union, but Leicester Tigers top of the Gallagher Premiership table. Go Leicester. That's it.
What?
My rugby team, Leicester Tigers, is at the top of the Gallagher Premiership table after 4 rounds, I think. Happy for my team.
Wonderful stuff.
That's okay. That's good. That's good.
Well, with that said, gentle people, we do thank you for tuning in for another episode. It was a bit short than I expected, but let's just be honest, we don't have much to really talk about. But I can give you a segue into what we will be speaking about next week. All topics will be local topics. We now go overseas, none at all. And I know exactly where I'm starting with my first local topic. Why
GC
JDF,
Costa.
why JDF and GC Costa and CMU will be forever in the shadow of Dwayne Park Red Sharks. That's a topic number one. Woo.
Well,
Number
that question can be answered from now.
Yeah, it can be answered for now, but there are underlying factors and other things that need to be discussed. But we not want to talk about it, because me know I'm going to get very upset when we start chat about GC.
Anyway, gentle people, again, thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rugby, and bye.
Remember for like, subscribe, and share. Hit that red button.
Subscribe, share, comment. Thank you, Vyrgo.
Yeah, and before my phone dead, I will be ending this right now. So, anyways.